She tricked Dwight, murdered him, and then killed herself. There's the perfume bottle full of poison. The very words coming out of your mouth is just the irrefutable evidence that proves your guilt. The bottle was smashed.
Recognition.
I thought it'd be fitting to have the final piece of evidence come from the killer himself. I hadn't realized you could change so easily. It's been a long time, Justin. Our paths haven't crossed since Bradman's castle.
You two work together?
We're gonna start going off the formula pretty soon, which I'm excited for. We kind of have one more case until everything that's been building up starts to come to fruition. Not to say that it hasn't already, but like all the puzzle pieces will be in place by the end of, I think we're on case 6, so it's mystery time. Case 6, Kiss Goodbye, requested by the commissioner with a difficulty of 4. So, let's get ready for this. I'm so excited.
I know you're excited.
Listen, you told me you were interested in this last time. I'm gonna butcher Lucy's accent.
I'm gonna butcher Offendi's for a little while until I figure it out again.
Oh god, I forgot. I gave him like an old man voice. What voice did I give you? It's been so long! To be fair, I have an excuse with the commissioner, because the last time I voiced him, he was in chapter 1. I'll go with this. Offendi, are you busy? I can't take myself seriously.
Commissioner. What are you doing here so early in the morning?
Something's happened. A very worrying case. I want you to look into it. Must be serious. Nope. Nope. Accent.
It must be...
God.
Must be serious,
Figure it
sir.
out.
You don't normally dish out the work in person.
It's fine. I'll get used to it. It is serious, Lucy. 4 members of the mafia have been found dead in one of their hideouts.
4?
I'm afraid so. And for Alfendi, it's,
Sir?
never mind. I've sent through the full report. As soon as you make any progress, I want to hear about it.
Right you are, sir.
Lucy, can I have a word? I made a mistake. I have to do a scene by myself now.
Of course,
well.
Of course, sir. What can I do for you?
Don't take your eyes off him during this case. Not even a moment.
Off the Prof, you mean? Why not? What's going on?
The incident happened at Mercyshore Docks, where violent crime were afoot, but there's something else. It were a warehouse used by the mob.
I'd seen my fair share of murders by now, but these 4 killings were a harrowing scene in anyone's book. Even the Prof didn't quite manage to hide his emotions this time. You see, his eyes had settled on somewhat very puzzling. File number 6. Kiss Goodbye.
Extraordinary. After all this time.
What is it, Prof?
Oh, sorry, Lucy. Never mind. This is a very elaborate copycat crime.
Really?
Anyway, let's go over what we know.
Okay, I'm listening.
The crime scene is a warehouse at some docks in Mercyshore. It's owned by the Agonis.
The Mafia?
Oh, I love this art.
Yes, they were using it as a hideout. The 4 victims were found there just before dawn yesterday morning. Among them was the head of the whole family, Severino Agani.
Severino Agani, victim, 54, male, mafia boss and one of the victims, an organized crime syndicate boss who's been hiding at the Docklands warehouse for fear of assassination. Whether those fears were justified is unknown.
His right-hand man, Barbarossa Cecina.
Barbarossa Cecina, victim, 39, male, Agani's staunch right-hand man, an old-timer and number 2 to the Agani clan's boss, Severino, a lethal assailant responsible for the deaths of countless rival clan members. Sorry, I was trying to figure out the pun. Severino Agani. Okay. Anyways.
Strongman, Pierce Boyle.
Pierce Blood Boyle. That pun is very obvious to me. Okay. Victim, 32, male, clan veteran and strongman. A man whose violent temper has earned him the nickname Pierce Blood Boyle. With countless convictions for assault, many would like to see him dead.
And a new recruit by the name Angelo Fossi. 4 of them in total.
Angelo Fossi, victim, 24, male, new recruit and gang pretty boy. You know, for gang pretty boy, he's not all that pretty. Agani has a soft spot for the young lad on account of his shrewd mind, a serial fraudster and larcenist. So they were all gangsters that were killed, eh?
Yes, but as for suspects...
I hate to think it must have been a savage beast to take out 4 of the mob's top fellows.
Well, actually, we don't have any suspects.
What?
Why did I choose to take a bite of my soft pretzel right when I was about to speak?
There must be someone. What about the person who found them all, eh?
It was a group of sailors who were loading goods into the warehouse that discovered them. They thought they could smell burning, and when they went to investigate, they found the bodies. But none of them has any connection to the victims.
That's not enough to rule them out, though, is it, Prof? What were they doing just before it happened, eh?
They were all on a ship from Africa. They landed literally minutes before.
Oh! Well, that's pretty cast iron up, as alibis go, I suppose.
Exactly. No, we can safely eliminate them from our inquiries.
Well, there must be some other people connected to the case, surely.
There is one other person who could have been involved in some way. But unfortunately, he's gone missing. We have no idea where he is.
Hey, that's a kick in the ribs. I don't see that there's much we can do now, then.
We'll just have to start investigating without any suspects or statements to help us.
Oh, but I were looking forward to guessing who'd done it. You know, listening to my gut instinct and all that.
The point of our investigation this time isn't to identify the killer. The current theory is that the culprit fled the scene after the event. However, the door to the hideout was locked from the inside.
Eh? A murder inside a locked room?
That's right. Our task is to ascertain how the culprit managed to leave the room that was locked from the inside.
I see.
And there's something else about this case that's very mysterious. Have you ever heard of the jigsaw puzzle killing, Lucy?
No, never.
It's an international name we have for a series of killings where a jigsaw puzzle piece was left at every scene.
Internal is the word.
Oh.
You said international.
Well, come on.
One of us.
Well, we're going with it now.
No, international is the.
Fine.
No, it's okay. Keep going.
Well, I guess we're going with it now.
You just gotta pretend that we didn't make that mistake. Just go. Just go.
Serial killings that took place 4 years ago. The culprit claimed 26 lives in 1 year.
26? That's huge! How come I've heard not about it?
We've kept it under wraps to avoid the press getting hold of it. I'm not surprised you know nothing about it.
A media blackout, eh? What was the point of that, then?
I should think the fastest way for you to understand that is to look at the crime scene in this case. It's a medley of copycat murders, each based on one of the jigsaw puzzle killings from 4 years ago.
There we go. You're slipping back into the voice. I can hear it.
So then there's a common thread to them all.
I just do hope this has nothing to do with forebodium.
Ah, the puzzle pieces are being laid! Okay.
Seeing as we don't have any suspects, I can't have you guess who the culprit is this time.
I know. I like that bit, though. Oh well, not to do with it. Not to do about it.
No. So, let's see what the scene of the crime looks like. Shall we?
Aye, let's crack on.
Can we view the evidence?
Who or what is forebodium?
You'll find out. But I will say, jigsaw puzzle murders, very important to Alfendi. For more than one reason. Do you want to look at the case files and case summary of the other one?
Yes.
Okay, case
Yes,
files.
that might be a good idea. Case files and case summary might be a good idea.
Background checks, evidence. We have no statements. We've looked at people. There's nothing else. Well, I guess mystery. The killer, the unidentified perpetrator of this crime, in which 4 members of the mob were killed. At the present time, however, there are no leads whatsoever. And then we've seen all the other people. So,
Okay.
evidence. Okay, the jigsaw puzzle. Ooh, okay. Oh, we can't. Jigsaw puzzle killings. The so-called jigsaw puzzle killings took place 4 years ago. 26 victims were claimed by the perpetrator in a single year. At the scene of every murder, the killer always left a lone jigsaw puzzle piece. The crimes have never been reported in the media. I guess maybe the case summary will have it. Oh no, this is the summary of the case from earlier.
Okay. And we don't need this.
Then we don't need that.
I do really like the artwork, though. Can we take a moment to appreciate
Sure,
that?
yeah, let's go look.
That was some nice artwork.
I mean, whatever the case is, I mean, we get to see a lot more artwork. There's gonna be a lot of new assets that come. The incident occurred in one of the many warehouses that line Mersey Shore docks. The warehouse in question was being used by an organized crime syndicate led by the Agani family as a secret hideout. Some sailors became suspicious and broke down the doors to gain entry, whereupon they discovered the 4 bodies of the victims. Okay, do you want to start with the lock?
Okay.
Do you want to start
Let's
with
start with the locked room.
Okay.
It seems likely that these 4 men were murdered by someone who then fled the scene.
But how on earth did the person But how on earth did the person manage to leave the door locked from inside?
We're going to need to gather more information before we can explain that conundrum. So let's stick to investigating the scene for now, and see where it leads us.
Right you are!
Start investigating. Oh right, we haven't looked at any of it. Where do you want to investigate?
Oh boy.
Where do you want to investigate first?
Let's start with the door. Wrong door, but that works.
Okay, well, wooden door. The door to Agani's office. It was open when the bodies were discovered, and the doorknob has been wiped clean of any fingerprints.
Agani's corpse. Agani's dead body, charred from the fire. The cause of death was a broken neck, after which the victim was doused with petrol and set alight. Ooh. Ooh, what a way to go out.
Burned alive. Okay. Let's start with the lighter. Lighter. A cigarette lighter that was one of Severino Agani's favorites. It was used by the culprit to set light to the mafia boss's petrol-doused body.
Tail end of a rope. From the rope believed to have been used to hang the victim. Largely burnt, only this short piece from one end now remains. Jeez!
We're getting into the dark cases.
Wow!
They're mafia members. It takes a lot to take them down. Jerry can, an empty metal can for holding fuel. It's now completely black from the flames. I think that's everything in this room.
Yes, it is.
And you wanted
The other door.
this.
Pile of boxes. A mountain of unopened cardboard boxes. They contain an assortment of cheap belts and bags, but don't appear to be related to the case in any way.
Rubbish bin. A metal rubbish bin. It doesn't appear to contain any rubbish that may have been pertinent to the case.
Storeroom door. A door leading to a storeroom. It's locked and doesn't appear to have been opened recently.
Where do you want to investigate next?
I want to investigate the fridge, but that might just be me being hungry.
To the fridge! I mean, there is food on the table. To the fridge!
To the fridge!
Refrigerator! If I could press it. Refrigerator. An industrial-sized refrigerator. Other than Angelo Fossi's body, there was nothing inside. It's
Never mind!
Are you still hungry? Would you like some yummy human flesh?
Please stop.
There's nothing inside. It's equipped with a freezer compartment and an ice maker. Oh!
Oh! Hi!
Ah! Another body!
Yes.
You're way too calm. Bayek Prof does not ever take you by surprise.
That one is written in case notes. No.
Well, you could have told me! That were a dirty trick, that were!
That's what comes of failing to read the notes yourself, Lucy.
We looked at the notes. What do you mean? It wasn't there.
It wasn't there!
It wasn't there. Oops. No, it wasn't there. Don't lie to me, Prof. It wasn't in the notes. Unless it was just on the character sheet cards, but we didn't look close enough. But I don't think it was. How dare you lie to us? Don't gaslight Lucy.
Hang on, was it in the notes? Let's check.
I don't think it was in the case files.
Let's look.
I mean, it'll be under evidence now. but it wasn't before.
We didn't look at Fosse's body, though.
No, it's not there!
No, it's not there!
It's not there! You lied to us! Oh, hold on.
Fosse score. Angelo Fosse's dead body. He'd been stuffed in the refrigerator after being strangled to death. The soporific was found in the victim's blood.
What's a soporific?
I'm looking at soporific.
A sleeping?
Yes, it is. A drug or other agent that induces sleep.
Interesting. So he was drugged with a sleeping drug before killed.
Okay, let's look at the... Yeah.
Puzzle piece. A largest jigsaw puzzle piece, suggesting that it may be part of a children's puzzle. There are no special features of interest, and no fingerprints on it. Do you want to look at the food
Look at
now?
the food, then. Something's not right with the food now.
What do you want to look at first? The lunch? The food?
Let's go from left to right here.
Red wine.
Red wine.
I read last, so it's your turn.
Yes, I was getting to that.
Sorry, I wasn't sure. I was about to start reading.
A bottle of red wine, of which about 2/3 has been drunk. A powerful soporific is present in the remaining contents. I thought so.
So it's in the wine. Then it should be in the cups too, right? It is. Paper cups. Cups from which Serena, Sarissa, Boyle, and Fosse were drinking in their wine. Traces of powerful soporific were found in each one. Which one is each of those guys? Because there's one of them missing.
Soporific? Interesting.
So the killer got them all drowsy before bumping them off, eh?
This could be an important point, Lucy. We must make sure to follow up on it.
Oh, it's gonna get us out.
Go back to the locked room.
Oh, no.
We're not done.
Yeah, it just set us back already. Ashtray or lunch? Let's do it.
Ashtray. We're going left to right.
No, it's your turn. I read the
Yes,
last
it
one.
is.
I read the last
Ashtray. An unfussy aluminum ashtray that is full of cigarette butts and discarded scraps of paper.
Lunch. Empty paper boxes, leftover bits of fried chicken and salad, and other food are strewn all over the table.
Can we look at the scraps of paper by chance?
Oh!
Oh! Wine bottle cap. An aluminum screw top used on bottles so they can be opened without a corkscrew. No traces of soporific were found in the red wine inside the cap.
That means that the soporific must have been added after the cap had been opened.
Yes.
Because it had to have been on the cap if it was in the bottle beforehand.
We could have easily missed that.
Yeah, we really could have. I'm glad I've made it a habit to constantly zoom in. Which body? Or the sheet. Do you want to avoid the body?
Let's check the sheet. Get to the interesting stuff.
Oh, it's a bed. It's not a desk. It's a bed.
How is that a desk?
I thought it was a desk, and it was like, listen, look at zoom out. I thought it was a desk from the way that we're looking, and then that was like a sheet of fabric on it.
How?
I think it was a desk. I didn't see the sides. I just was focused on the white table part. Anyways, bed. A plainly constructed metal-framed bed. There's nothing particular of note about it. It's just a bed. Cool. I'm so glad we looked over here. Which body?
Let's go for the one crushed by the TV first, I guess.
Oh my god, he is! It's Boyle, okay. Boyle's corpse. It's you.
Having been throttled to death, a television set was dropped onto the victim's face. Traces of a soporific were identified in his blood.
Television. A 29-inch CTR television set. The unit has some considerable weight and was dropped onto Boyle's head after he'd been killed, smashing the screen. Oh, there's another puzzle piece. Your turn.
Puzzle piece. The largest jigsaw puzzle piece, suggesting it may be part of a children's puzzle. There are no special features of interest and no fingerprints on it.
Okay, there's one more body and then we've investigated everything. Okay, let's look at the metal door. Metal door. An extremely strong metal door. It was locked from the inside, and the fingerprints of all 4 victims were found on the doorknob.
Cecina's corpse. Having been stabbed in the back, the victim's suit is soaked with blood, but the cause of death is poisoning, not hemorrhage. A soporific was found in his blood.
Puzzle piece. A large jigsaw puzzle piece, suggesting it may have been part of a children's puzzle. It's deformed, having been crushed in Cecina's grasp. Oh, interesting. So he grabbed the puzzle piece.
Huh.
Oh, there's more.
Beads. There's a bead in the takeaway carton and another in the corner of the room. They appear to be genuine pearls, and both have a small hole through the middle. This is a curious place to find beads, wouldn't you say?
There's a small hole in them.
1 second.
Oh, is pizza here? Do you have pizza?
Yes, I have pizza.
Take a bite and tell me if you feel better.
I'm already halfway through the first slice.
Okay.
There's a small hole in them. Look! Probably from a necklace, I'd say.
Very good, Lucy.
Why do I always do this?
I doubt there are many women who wouldn't have thought of that, Prof.
You read the beads. I'll read the plastic box. A container with the logo reads Dale Hare's Deli, and it appears to have contained some takeaway food.
Takeaway food, is it?
No, the pizza is too delicious. You're gonna make me crave pizza, and I cannot spend more money.
That's right. It seems the gang had just ordered their lunch before the incident occurred.
Well, someone must have delivered it then, mustn't they?
Of course.
So why haven't we got a statement from whoever that was?
Because we can't find him. The delivery boy is the one I told you about before. The only other possible person involved in this case.
Oh, right! The missing witness!
That's the one. But everyone's been assigned to the task of tracking him down. As soon as they'll find him, they'll let us question him, I should think.
Assuming they do find him, missing folk have a nasty habit of turning up dead in my experience.
We have like one more thing to look at. And it's the receipt.
Receipt. A receipt that reads, roast beef sandwich, 1. Caesar salad, 1. Fried chicken, 1. Red wine, 1.
Oh, is there one more thing over here? Oh, knife. Okay, knife. You know, the thing that killed them. Knife. A sharp jackknife, the blade of which has been laced with a deadly poison, capable of killing in a matter of minutes, even from a slight graze. Is that everything? Oh, no,
nope.
there's more! Give me... Oh, we missed here. Okay.
Desk. A firmly built wooden desk. There doesn't appear to be anything of relevance to the case in any of the drawers.
Puzzle piece. A large jigsaw puzzle piece, suggesting it may have been part of a children's puzzle. There are no special features of interest and no fingerprints on it.
Safe. A small portable safe. There are no indications that it has been opened or cracked, and the contents remain undisturbed.
Window. A secure window with wire-reinforced glazing. The blinds were closed at the time of the incident, and there's no evidence of tampering of any sort.
Telephone. An old phone lacking any modern features like an answer phone. It's been wiped clean of prints. The last number dialed belongs to a nearby call box.
Bookshelf. A set of shelves containing some of Agani's personal effects. Some pictures of his family are displayed. Okay, now do we have everything?
Most of it.